Here we go.
Yes, I know the most side is over with you now, man.
Yeah.
You have it? Okay.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
the ones, the apostles, great millstone, and salutations, you brothers, push the word of truth and sincerity. All right. Now we just want to get into just prophecy. All right. Matter of fact, somebody get Revelation 19 and 10.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Hey, that's what prophets do, man. All right? The word prophesy means to say before. Okay? And one of the major prophecies in the time we live in is the year of the Karagma, man. All right? Where the Rfid chip is about to be pushed. All right? Civil unrest. Okay? You got riots going on all around the world. Hey, second, there's the 15 chapters happening in different countries right now, man.
Yep.
Alright? So if you in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you gotta prophesy, man. You know, the same thing the prophets did of old.
Now, when you get through, I got something to back you up.
Con.
Oh, okay. This is Ecclesiasticus 39:1. It says, But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Hey, go ahead, brother.
Hey, you break it down, brother.
Oh, I mean, it's just the same thing that the brother stated, when you read this entire Bible from front to back, and the Lord opens your understanding, and you start meditating on these, as they call them, dark sayings and parables, you should start thinking of what do these dark sayings and parables really mean? How do they relate to you? How does it relate to the end time? Okay, and one of these dark parables is the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, because granted, it's been talked about for a lot of years, but never has it been in been in such the forefront as it is now. But even with it being in the forefront the way it is now, there's still people that may not know this. All right, so we have to go and tell our people that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast and the means which bad Uncle Esau plans to implement it across the entire earth.
And you have some of our people, like older Jake or whatever, they'll actually know the RFID. They'll actually know about the RFID chip, and they'll know Esau's going to implement it at some point. But the thing is, they'll think it's not going to happen in their lifetime.
Yeah. A lot of our people say that, but really we live in a time of judgment, man. And things are happening. Matter of fact, is anybody was holding some?
Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So a Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. All right, so it's good to talk about how he's going to call both small and great, rich and poor. Okay? All right, just like in the time of Joseph, when the famine came, all right, they trusted in Egypt, but when everything failed, they had to take that chip, which is what? Themselves. At that time, it was themselves giving themselves up. All right, but now with the money failing, these other countries are that the brother mentioned, that's still on arrest. All right, all these things are going to lead to men taking the chip. All right, as the brother was talking to earlier off camera. All right, you're going to wake up one day and your bank account is going to be able to get access by your credit card. All right, you got to go down and receive that chip in order to activate your account, man.
And then guess what? That gives at least total control. That gives Esau total control once you get that chip. So he'll tell you, you'll get access to it again if you take that chip. But guess what? If you want to, he'll just cut your chip off. You still won't have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
So just give him total control. That's why you want to chip everybody. Give him total control. This devil already think he the most side. You know, he gonna really feel like the most side. He gave everybody chip, man. Give him total control, man.
I have some real quick. You was done? It's Ezekiel 12:27. It says, "Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied for the times that are far off." That's what a lot of our people say, man. Alright, they keep talking about if this is not gonna happen in their lifetime. Well, guess what, man? Newsflash. Everything that we're prophesying about, that's been prophesied in the Bible, is happening right now in this lifetime, man. And we are the last days, which proves that we're in the last days because the book of Revelation was revealing, right?
Yeah.
It's been revealed to the prophet, the man of the Lord, all right, through Yahweh Shem Shai, what the mark of the beast is, man.
Yep.
All right, and it's clearly evident, man. Somebody can hold that Revelation 13.
Yeah, he unsealed the mysteries. I go. Yeah, he telling Daniel, you gonna keep the book sealed till the end, something like that. I forget. I think it's Daniel 12. But back to what you said, they said people think that these things are not gonna happen in their lifetime. This is 2 Peter 2:3-9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. So you think the Most High slack. You saying the Most High slack, you talk about it ain't gonna happen in your lifetime, man. You're gonna be dead and gone, or it's gonna happen years and years later. The signs are there, man. But it says the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. But his long suffering to us were not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord shall come as thief in the night. Yeah, the day of the Lord, part of the day of the Lord destroying this damn place, man. Mm-hmm. When he comes back, that's what he's gonna come back for. Destroy the wicked and this wicked ass kingdom, this wicked ass place, man. And Mosiah will finish it off by a thermonuclear destruction, man. And them cherries gonna help take part of that fire too, man. Alright. So it said, the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night, which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Talking about when this will hit this place. Alright. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and earth also and the works thereof shall be burnt up. Alright. So it says, seeing then that all these things shall be solved, what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Looking for and hasten unto the coming day of power, where the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yep. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, which is the kingdom of heaven, of course, man. That's the real New World Order, not some New World bullshit New World Order Esau got planned. Most likely ready to crush that plan. And the real New World Order is the kingdom of heaven being established.
That's right. It said what manner should you be in all holy conversation, man.
Yep.
This is the time of repentance.
Yep.
And repentance is for Israelites, man. So-called Negro Latino Native Americans, man.
Yeah.
Alright? They're taking heed to his word. The scripture said what? It says, hear instruction and refuse it not. Alright? Hey, this is the way to live, man. You gotta live to the word of Yahweh Shem Shai. Alright? The prophets, we have been given that word, the word of life, man. Alright? Which is able to save not only us, but them that hear it, man. Right? That's the real reason why we preaching, man, for the elect's sake. That's why we're gonna do all things. Alright? To bring you this word, laboring week in, week out. Alright? On the highways and byways, being that sign. Alright? Hey, the prophets, we are that sign, man. Alright? Not because we just fear the Lord, but hey, this is our reasonable duty to do, man. Alright?
Yeah, I read up and said you long suffering. And Jake just put off day to day. Also, I say he's long suffering. He giving Jake a chance to get their shit together and repent. That's just the first verse I read, man. You know, the Most High not slacking off. Things are happening, like brother said earlier, man. People already getting the chip, man. They already. What's the article? Sweden.
Yeah, I got a little video.
Kinda.
Cause in Sweden right now, I'm gonna read the first. It says it's October 16, 2019. The microchip basically acts as a. This is a matter of fact. It says, "Yikes! Sweden is now microchipping residents.
Yikes!
Yep. Access to ID, wallet, and keys is now underneath the skin.
Damn.
All right. So that chip, man, is gonna be the new. That's the new wave. All right. It's gonna be a walking ID. It's gonna be a walking ID card. It's gonna have your keys on there, your medical records. All right. Your background, your social security number, your bank account.
Your
right.
medical records.
Everything that's about you is gonna be on that as small as a grain of rice, man. And we living in that time. And matter of fact, when I read it, it says, dated October 16, 2019, the microchip basically acts as a digital keychain of sorts, and it utilizes NFC, which is near field communication, to send information wirelessly from a passive chip to a reader, but only when they are about 4 centimeters apart from each other. The microchip can assist people in doing common daily tasks like signing to the gym, unlock the doors to cars and offices, and make credit card payments. That's that now cannot buy or sell, save he that had a mark, right? Mm-hmm. What's even more interesting is that as the technology progresses, the implant will also be able to do even more. All right, so they're gonna woo people by this new technology, this new wave that's coming in, man. But what the Lord said about if you take this mark, man. Matter of fact,
Revelation 14.
y'all hold that, y'all can get the
Which one?
the 13.
Yeah, Revelation chapter 13, I'll start at 16.
That's another one.
Verse 16.
15.
Yeah, there is.
2.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
See, it's going to be a mark. They're going to put it in the right hand. And Lord will be playing a little bit of this video, right, showing how people get it. But it's in your right hand on your forehead, man. All right? So they were talking, what was the article? The disabled guy that had a brain implant chip.
Paralyzed man, yeah.
Yup, that can help them walk again.
Miracles.
Yup.
It's like that movie Upgrade. When dude was paralyzed, he put a small, it's like a chip. He chipped him, he laced the chip him, and he started walking again.
Mm-hmm. That's part of the miracles, man. You know, matter of fact, you should have started up.
Yeah. Say we talk about the great wonders or something like that.
Oh, sorry.
11.
Verse 11.
You can start.
Oh, 13? Or 12.
Yeah, just start at 13.
Okay. Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Hey, Esau got that technology, man. Alright, they sold a little bit of it. What was that? Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Alright, they sold a little bit of that, man. Hey, once they destroyed that place, no one dared to come against the beast, man. Alright, or try Esau in his army, man. But now we live in a time where all these nations, where it says, let the weak say I'm strong, all of them have nuclear capabilities now, man. Alright?
They don't fear this devil no more. That's the sign right there we had his ear.
Yep. That was a great wonder, man, when he destroyed Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
That was back like in 1941, something like that.
Yeah, because that was during World War II.
Yep.
Verse 14, Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do.
That's a miracle. A guy that's paralyzed, get that chip, he can walk again. That's a miracle, man. Go ahead, brother.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And why? Because if we started from the 11th verse, it's actually going back to the Roman Empire. But guess what? That it said that one that had the wound by the sword and did live. Hey, this is the Roman Empire all over again.
They said they deadly wound was healed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which it said which is the 8th was part of the 7th. You see?
Right.
We're back in that same beast system, man. Alright? You got the NATO and the EU. Alright, you see that when the time of Daniel to separate the 10 toes? Alright, we in that time, man. Alright, the same Romans are ruling back again, man. Alright, and Babylon the Great, which is America. Go ahead.
The new of the sun.
Yep.
Verse 15.
Hey, I make this point. Hey, you know how we go down Lakeshore Drive. You drive into Rome. I think what was that? You go to Lakeshore Drive.
Soldier Field.
Soldier Field. They had the Roman pillars. I don't know, man. It feel like you in Rome, which we are. This is Rome all over again, man. That's an example of it right there, man. Got buildings, Roman pillars and stuff. I don't know if that's a shared aquarium. I know Soldier Field right next to it.
It's both of them. It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
shared aquarium.
The Field Museum,
Field Museum.
Planetarium.
Planetarium. City Hall. They all look the same.
Oh,
yeah, all
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Damn Roman pillars. I'm looking at right.
I guess this, I don't know if this, on the comment board, I don't know if he's this guy from Sweden, but his name John's Leakis. He said lots of people here in Sweden are taking a microchip. Hey man, the world waking up, man. And guess what? If you take, for you Israelites, hey man, stay away from that chip, man. Because that's your downfall. There's no repentance from the RFID chip, man.
For you, most I mentioned his people, which you so-called nigga with my team named American. And confusion of face. I mean, that period was like the heathen nation, because we had been scattered amongst them. You had some of our people look like, the heathen nation, but they really Israelites. And that's what he's telling you. You don't give a fuck about Esau and the other heathen nation. They go ahead and do whatever the hell they want. Take the chip. Most I ain't dealing with you no way. He's only addressing his people. He's telling, Revelation 48, not to take the chip. Huh?
Let him finish.
Back in Revelation chapter 13,
15.
verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Hey, that it? You know what I'm saying?
How Christianity gonna talk?
Right.
Right.
Or some bugs that was Jim Hines. Nigga want me to give Amber Geiger a hug. Talking about, hey, that's my friend's market of beast.
Yeah. That image goes into the ways of Esau too, man. Because we have the image of the Most High.
That's why I call him a beast, man.
We got the image of the Most High, man. We got the law, statutes, and commandments. We live by, man. But guess what? Esau has an image too. Alright? Cutting your beard off. Accepting homosexuality. Alright? Just a whole death style that he has, man.
That's why he calls him a beast. The guy, bag you up real quick. It's Psalm 73 and 22. So foolish was I and ignorant. I was a beast before thee.
Yep. And I believe King David said that.
Yeah. So like you said, that call him a beast, man, because his system is totally contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Make him a beast, man.
Yeah.
That was it on that.
Back in Revelation 13:16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Because guess what? He gonna cause the whole world to take it, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because the earth, with that Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man. Alright? And he gonna cause everybody to take it, man. Now how he gonna bring it in? Whatever little catastrophe or what's the other word?
False flag.
False flag, that how they bring it or whatever they're gonna do, I don't know. But I do know the Lord said He gonna cause all, both small and great, to take it. So it's gonna be some of these elites are gonna do a crash the system to bring in to usher in this new system, man. It gotta happen because why? It's prophecy. It was prophesied in the Bible. All right, so it's coming soon, and you have people that's taking it willingly now.
It's sweet,
And it started. Matter of fact, what was that last year? In 3 Square Mark, Wisconsin.
River Falls, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And employees had to get it.
Mm-hmm. Like 50 employees right in the soil of America willingly took it, man.
And I know somebody who knew about the chip. That's why I brought it up earlier. He knew about the chip, talking about it not gonna happen in his lifetime. He was sitting watching the news when that story came up. He said that they was the employees getting chipped.
Yeah.
And we're fine. So what you talking about? It ain't gonna happen in your lifetime.
Well,
This shit's happening right now.
Before that, they had on Good Morning America. They had on Good Morning America when they the whole family got chipped right on national TV.
Oh yeah, in Florida, the issues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So Jake talking about it ain't happening it is happening in your lifetime. Man.
Yeah. In Arkansas, they're pushing for legislation to allow employers chip their employees, which just means your master, is chipping their slaves.
So he already making moves, man. Get everybody to take this mark of the beast, man.
I got a precept. You got more?
Yes. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. It's saying the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture.
He's only talking about you Israelites, man. Like I said earlier, you Edomites, you other heathen nation, go ahead and take the chip. The Most High not coming to deliver you no way, man. He's only addressing the Israelites in this verse right here, man. He's telling them not to take the chip, man.
It said, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. And
the majority of people gonna have to go through that, because the majority of them are gonna take it.
Mm-hmm. It says, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So they gonna be. Oh, go ahead, brother. Break it down, bro.
Yeah, so that's what most of our people gonna do. They gonna take the chip and they gonna be part of that second death, man. They gonna get destroyed, man.
Bring that nuclear fire. They say in the presence of angels and lambs, so they be looking at your ass burn up, man.
Right, yeah.
In fact, read verse 11.
Verse 11. It say, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
It's a very long time, man. Because remember when the missiles hit this place, man, America's gonna burn for a long time, man. Alright. And also them is in that fire you're gonna feel that it ain't gonna be no quick death, man. Alright, the Lord's gonna you gonna feel every inch of that burn, man. The Lord can turn a second and make you feel like eternity, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is not bound by time. This ain't nothing to play with, man. Even you got guys that think when Jacob's trouble is in full effect, that you're gonna have a quick death, man. Hey, it ain't gonna be quick for you, man.
Right, exactly.
It says, they shall seek death and shall not find it.
Yeah. Hey, you say when you put your hand on the wall like a bear?
Yeah, and it's such a bitter.
It's also saying like it should be well in the gnash of the teeth, man.
Yep.
The Most High will make sure you go through. He ain't gonna give you no quick death, man. He's gonna make sure you gonna make sure. Hey, he ain't called the king of terror for no reason, man. Jackson's bugged out, man. Jackson bugged out, man. Sure, they don't fear the Lord, man. Well, Most High gonna show you he's to be feared, man.
That's right.
If I can.
Sorry.
And it says, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
Hey, so if you take this chip, man, you say you down with the image of the beast, man. You down with Esau.
Yeah,
Basically saying this is your Lord.
We got scripture.
Yeah, go on, brother.
This Exodus 21 and verse 4 says, if his master have given him a wife and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then the master shall bring him unto the judges. he shall bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through and all, and he shall serve him forever. So, hey man, that's the same way with Esau Edom, man. All right, hey, you 2/3 of our people, man, they love this society, man. All right, they don't want to let this go, you know. So they're gonna take that RFID chip and be with their master forever.
Yeah, it was like, man, no, I want Esau to be my master. Man. I don't want the Most High to be my master. That's pretty much what you're saying to take that chip.
They said the same thing back when the Lord was on the scene. They said, give us Barabbas.
Yep.
Yeah. They wanted a thief to rule over them. And guess what? The Lord gave them a thief to rule over them, man. The same ones that cried and didn't want the Lord to rule over them, they guess what the Lord said in Luke 19, somewhere hold 19:27.
Those that
Won't have me rule over me.
Because the Lord's gonna rule, man. What we prophesying about too is the coming of our Lord, man. And he's gonna rule. This is his kingdom coming, man. Which by default is the kingdom of Israel too. Alright, but it's his kingdom. Yahweh Shai kingdom is gonna be right here on earth, man. So whether you like it or not, man, say everyone should bow down to him, man. All knees shall bow. Alright?
I got it right here. This St. Luke chapter 19 and verse 27. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
So guess what? The Lord's enemies are all those who are against his word. Alright? Anybody against the Lord, you are an enemy of the Lord, man. Point blank period, man. Even his own people.
Yeah, you 2/3.
Alright?
I had some. Was more than that?
No, that was it.
This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone that is joined onto them shall fall by the sword, man. So hey, if you talking about you want Esau, be your God instead of the Most High power, you know, that's joined inside, man. So that's what y'all gonna die together.
I got a piece of it for you, man. This is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. So it'll be like destruction unto our people, man. If you go down to this devil for help, man, that's what they gonna do with that microchip, man. They gonna go down to this devil for food, for pampers, for to take care of their kids or whatever the case may be. They ain't gonna be looking for the Lord, man. They're gonna go right to their enemy, and that's gonna be their destruction, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Most High gonna destroy y'all together since you wanna hope justify Esau and be side by side with him.
I got something.
Right, that kind of.
This is Matthew 6 and 24. It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High in mammon. Because with this RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, okay, this is that line, just like in the wilderness when Moses drew that line. All right, this is the line that says, look, either you're going to be down with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, or you're going to be down with this devil. All right, you ain't going to be able to straddle the fence on this one. Okay, this is the ultimate test of you Israelites, to see how much faith, how much you truly believe in this scripture, in these words.
I got one. This is Amos 9 and verse 10. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say that evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You know, and hey man, it's a sin to get anything injected into your flesh, man.
Oh hey, I got the law on that, man.
Come on.
Bro, this is you said that. This is Leviticus 19 and 27. It says 28. Leviticus 19 and 28. Ye should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. That's tattoos and getting needles put in you. And that's what get the RFID put in you. You gotta have a needle shoved in your damn inside you, man.
Incision.
The incision, right. The water, bro. Say ye should not make any cuts in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Sorry.
So that's the law, man. You supposed to be cutting in your flesh, getting, you know. So hey, you go to the hospital, they want to draw blood, stick needles. That's going off actually.
Yep. I like that word cutting up.
Con, bro.
It's H8296. It says incision, a cut.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Carotid,
Carotid, yeah.
an incision.
Decision. That's
See.
the Rfid chip, man.
Yep.
So yeah, that links up with that Revelation 14:8, man. Tell you not to get that, man. That incision, man.
That's right. Matter of fact, did you finish that Revelation 13?
Revelation 13.
That was all you. That was it.
I'll read 16 again. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. You know, and that's exactly that RFID chip, man. It's going to replace the currency. You know, because it tells you in 17 that you won't be able to buy or sell anything unless you had the mark of the beast, man, which is the radio frequency identification, you know, the RFID chip that everyone's getting microchipped with right now. Soon it'll be mandatory, and all currency will be, you know, made invalid, worthless, you know. And they show you examples like that today in today's society in Venezuela, man. All right, and that's just gonna domino to every other place. You know what I mean?
You got certain stores downtown here in Chicago where they don't even accept cash.
Argo T is one of them, yeah.
You gotta have a credit card.
And CVS, I believe.
Yeah. So it's already happening, man. Then they got a whole, what was that, the last year? They opened a Whole Food store down here where you can actually walk in there and pay from your Apple Pay.
Amazon Go.
Amazon Go. You don't even need no cash, just going in and it just automatically charge you.
Yep.
So I mean, we live in a time where things are changing, man. Technology is getting better, but guess what? Along with it getting better, guess what? You're gonna have to take the chip to continue to buy and sell and to function the same way you're functioning now, man. To go in the store and buy a bottle of water, you're gonna need a chip, you know. And for all those other little amenities that you need, you're gonna need a chip, man. But guess what? The men of the Lord who truly believe in Yahweh, was the name of the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. Guess what? The Lord said, behold, His servant is gonna eat, man. All right, matter of fact, somebody grab that.
65.
Hey, grab the Job 5 and 20. We should laugh in famine, man.
Yes.
Because not only are we warning you, but then we're showing you the way out. That's the balance, man. We go ahead, bro.
Job, like Job 5 and 20.
Start at 19.
It says, Job 5 and 19, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Mm-hmm. So you know when the 7 comes, that's when the missiles get ready to happen, man.
Yeah. They go back, that Revelation 18, how He will deliver you, the elect, from that destruction.
17.
You know, 7, right, you know.
In famine He shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword.
Say the family gonna redeem us, man. Hey, we ain't gonna have. Hey, the men of the Lord have to worry about no family, man. Even the Apostle Haas said, what was it, the second Exodus 15 video he did? He said, man, the prophet's gonna be straight, man. He said, now I can't tell you exactly how the Lord gonna do it, or you know the steps to it. He said, but the men of the Lord gonna be straight, man.
Yeah, have that faith, man.
Yeah. That's why we laboring now, man. You know, the Lord, hey, the scripture tell you in the Psalms, it said he loaded us daily with benefits, man. The Lord feeds us now. He taking care of us now. Alright? That's what it talks about with that Revelation 3, where it says, since you have heard the word of my patience.
I'll also keep you from the hour of temptation.
Yep, the hour of temptation is when all the society break down. Are you willing to step away and continue to walk with the Lord? Are you going to get weak and go down there with everybody else on the left-hand side and go down there to the wherever station they at and get your ass chipped, man?
She'll talk about, he said, well, they that faint-hearted, they will not be defended. All right, so when this this famine come and these martial law and all that stuff that the brother talk about gonna come, and the Lord said, I may not hasten the time of trouble. All right, so we gotta hold the Lord to His words, man. That He gonna feed us. All right, He never seen the righteous begging for bread or nor forsaken, man. All right, just how He fed Elijah, just how He fed us. Hey, just how He fed the whole nation coming out of Egypt, man. You know, we had the manna. You know, we didn't get old. I mean, our clothes didn't get old. You know, the Lord looked out, man. He gonna do the same thing, man. Hey, look. Hey, like the brother saying earlier, you know, and it's true. All right, the more we prophesy, the more the Lord got to show His works, man. Or how we gonna keep our faith, build our faith, but if the Lord don't show His show His power, man.
I got that Isaiah that you wanted.
Come.
This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse. This is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. It says, "Therefore thus said Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed."
Why the servant gonna rejoice, man? For one, we want to see this place go down, man. And people will mourn age, just like how when America is done away with, man. They're gonna mourn for America because they say, what place is great like that city, man? But you got the Amos, they rejoice that Babylon fell, man. That's the same spirit that the men of the Lord gonna be in, man. That's right. And at the beginning that the Lord said, read it again.
This Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. It says, "Therefore thus said Yahweh power,
This the Lord said, right? Go ahead.
behold, my servant shall eat."
It said they shall eat. Now I never looked that word shall up. Matter of fact, can somebody look up the word shall? That sounds like a promise, man. That sounds like,
right?
Mm-hmm. That sounds like something that's gonna be done. That ain't no if and buts about it.
What's that, 65?
13.
13.
Because the Lord, remember, hey, we dealing with a power that cannot lie, man. So, all right? And we gotta believe that, man.
I got it.
Come on.
Strong's H398. Achel.
Okay. This is shall. Says to eat, devour, burn up, feed. I don't know about that one. Let me go back. It did say shall.
Hey, play that.
That might be for eat. It might just be the word for eat.
Hey, play that again, man. Strong G.
397.
Yeah.
I think it's the word for eat. No, it doesn't have it for shall.
Just play it again.
Okay.
Strong's H398. Achel.
You say all hell.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only given the word for eat. It doesn't give the word for shall.
Yeah, it says devour, consume, to cause to eat, cause to devour.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's for eat, but not shall.
To eat. So they gonna eat. Basically, that's straight to the point. They gonna eat, man.
Eat, yup.
You know? The men of the Lord gonna eat that day, man. Alright? They're gonna devour, they're gonna eat good. Because, hey, then it said we're gonna have plentiful
Abundance.
abundance,
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah.
Somebody get that.
And in foreign most I doing it, you have these doomsday preppers preparing food, man. Storing up food. But they're not gonna be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, hey, that could be, hey, that's a true possibility.
Yeah.
Well,
But remember, because the Lord fed, the brother had mentioned it, in Exodus, the Lord fed us manna from the sky. Quails came from the ocean. All right.
Yeah, the Lord do that too, yeah.
Hey, the Lord can have. Hey, He can make food appear.
Yeah.
Hey, then they had, remember the loaves and the fishes, right? But then the disciples said, "How we gonna feed all these people?"
How did Daniel get fed?
Yeah, you burn help cook
Yeah.
to give them food,
I
man.
was finna get into too.
That's why it's important to read this roll, man, it's to build up your faith.
Yep.
Because you see all the examples of the great men aforetime, our forefathers, you know what I'm saying? How the Most High delivered them,
Yep.
you know? It's crucial to read these scriptures, man.
Yep.
All right.
So you won't be confounded.
Constant reminder.
Exactly.
It's a constant reminder, man.
Right.
A constant reminder. When you read the scriptures, a constant reminder of who you dealing with, what power you serving, and what's about to happen, man.
Yeah, I had some. It's James 5 and 10. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, of patience. All these scriptures are used as an example, man. You know, it says, behold, we count them happy which endure. You have heard of the patience of Job. So Job was another example, man. Most I applaud and hell on him. You know, he kept his integrity, his faith, and the Most High gave him double what he had before he took it away from him, man.
He was rich.
Yeah. So it says, he had heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
That's right.
So you had, it said, while faith is impossible to please him, man. You gotta have that faith, man. You pray, Lord, give that faith. It's a gift anyway. Majority of people don't have no faith because most I ain't give them. Ultimately, you ain't give them that gift.
That's right.
So,
This is Sirach 2 and 10. It
That's
says,
what I was holding.
This is
No, I knew you was holding. I was gonna ask you, go ahead, but you got it.
This is Sirach 2 and 10.
Start up a little bit, like 8.
This is Sirach 2 and 8. It says,
coming out too. So that's a precept to it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Sirach 2 and 8. Ye that fear Yahweh, believe him.
Start one more verse up.
This is Sirach 2 and 7. Ye that fear Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not.
Start one more.
Let's start it. Matter of fact.
Start like 6.
Yeah,
You want to start at 1? Look like you want to, bro. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 2 and 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yep, so you gotta prepare your soul to be tried. That's what temptation means, to try out. Go ahead.
And it says, set thy heart right and constantly endure.
So we gotta set our heart right. Be in focus.
Yeah, cause let's be real, man. The reason why, cause we went off, man. Most of you gotta be purged from your sins, man. That's why the reason why he put you through the hell, man. That's what.
And it says, and make not haste in time of trouble.
The brother called it earlier, man. When things happen, don't be quick to run away from the Lord. Actually, run towards him. You know, because a brother in our camp, man, he mentioned it. Hey, you go through these things because the Lord will humble your ass, man.
Yep.
All right. He said he put us in slavery not for our destruction, because we went off worshiping the idols, man.
Hey, it's preparing you too. It's preparing you too, actually, man. Why you go through the hell, man? You go through the hell. You see that the Most High deliver you out of that hell. That builds your faith up, man. You know, prepare you for the real test come, man.
That's right.
I got a quick precept right here. This Proverbs 18 and 10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe.
So you gotta know the actual name, man. You know? You can't just call them any old thing. Can anybody call you any old thing? No, it ain't no different from most sides. Fucking niggas, man.
Right. That's confusing.
This is Sirach 2 and 3.
It's like man. So your name is Mark. I'm gonna call you Mark, man. Since most calling the name don't matter. What you call them. Man, our people, man. You wicked ass jakes, man. That's why the Lord will destroy you, man.
All
right, go ahead, bro.
Sirach 2 and 3. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mightest be increased at thy last end. So yeah, man, we gotta cleave unto your Yahweh Shai, man. All right, the only thing that's gonna do is increase our faith more and more. You know?
In fact, I got a precept real quick for you. This is Sirach 25 and 12. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love. Once love, keep his commandments. And faith is the beginning of cleaving onto him, man. So when you start to really believe in the Lord, man, you get that faith. You like, you know what? Like the brother gave a beautiful testimony earlier, man. His car had broke down, but in his mind, he had already like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just sit back and wait for the Lord. Yeah. And he didn't even wait long. And the Lord sent the guy to him, all right, and gave the brother a jump, man.
Within minutes, like man, like 1 or 2 minutes, it was done. Like the guy was there.
And the Lord know our hearts, man. You know, so hey, he know you trust and leave it in his hands, man. And when you try to fight and look for your own way to get up out of it, man. Yeah. He see that too. But we gotta have that faith. And faith is cleaving on to him. Like, you know what, Lord, I don't know exactly where I'm going or why it's going through this for whatever reason, but I trust in you that it's gonna be well in the end, man. You know?
This is Sirach 2:4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Hey, Paul said he gonna have to be abound and abased.
Stay right there. Stay in that book.
You know, Paul said he gonna have to abound and be abased, man. Hey, sometimes you doing good, and sometimes you doing bad, man. But guess what? What should never change is your mind state towards your Al Bashim Al Shah. All right? You should always still want to fight to be on the highways and byways. All right? Still be a brother. Still, pick up that phone call, break bread. All right? And still want to edify Israel, man. All right? That should never change, whether you be rich or poor, man.
Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
You gotta believe in the Lord, and he will help thee, man. You know? Hey, Peter walked on the water, but what did he do? He doubted, right? But nevertheless, he was walking for a minute, man. All right?
And what happened?
Go ahead.
Well, what happened though? When he got in trouble, what did he do? He called the Lord. Guess what? The Lord was right there. All right, the Lord, the Lord said he'll never, he won't forsake you nor leave you comfortless, man.
Right.
All right, so you know, so we got, so his brother read, all right, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, man. All right, so we got to use that name along with our faith in order for the Lord to do what he's going to do. If you don't keep your end in the bargain, what makes you think you're going to keep his, you're going to keep his, man. Right. He's going to tell you, he's going to tell you. Go ahead.
I have something real quick. This Matthew 28, so the brother said it. This is Lord speaking himself. Yahweh Shai is in red. It's Matthew 28:20. Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen.
That's right.
We're to that age, man.
Right.
The Lord said he always with us, man. All right? He said even to the end. Didn't he say, I should have my angels to keep charge over thee?
The thing like that.
You know?
It also says the angel are camped around in that fear of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know?
This Sirach 2 and verse 8. It says, ye that fear Yahweh, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Right. So you got to read that the prophet's gonna eat. All right. So you gotta believe those things, man. All right. Hey, in order for somebody to say they trust you, they gotta put you in a situation to trust them, man. All right. How you gonna trust somebody when everything's going good, when they're eating fat? All right. But when the famine and the trouble comes, hey, are you really gonna trust me to be? Hey, I'm coming. That's the way we gotta be with the Lord, man. The Lord, it's good to talk about not scripture, but I was in church and they talk about you know, always there when you call, but you always on time. It's bullshit. You're always there, but you're gonna come in a time where you really need them. Go ahead.
And it says, verse 9, ye that fear Yahweh, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the generations of all and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded.
Right, man. Hey, name one person who trusted in the Lord and didn't get a reward, man. All right, even if you die, guess what, man? You died in the truth. All right, you be the first one risen with the Lord, man. All right, the ones who died for the Lord are going to be the first ones risen with the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have something real quick. This history of Baal, it's in the Apocrypha. All right, it's a history of Baal and the dragon, and this is verse 37. All right, matter of fact, start 36. It say, then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown, this is Habakkuk, and buried him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit, set him in Babylon over the den. Now remember, this is a story going to when Daniel was locked into the lion's den. It says, verse 38. Matter of fact, 37. And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High has sent thee. And Daniel said, thou hast remembered me, O power. Neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. So Lord don't have never forsaken them that seek him and love thee, man. Because he asked him a question, who have he ever forsaken, right? And Daniel said he has never forsaken them that seek thee and love thee, man. And what's love? Keeping the commandments. All right, what's one of the biggest commandments? Is what we're doing. We start off with prophesying. Warn the people. All right, what's that? Isaiah 58:1. Present your body as a living sacrifice, man. Feed my lambs. You love me, feed my sheep. All right? All those things the Lord has delights in. Delights in, and he takes pleasure in it, man. All right? But that was it, brother.
This Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right. Matter of fact, one more. Romans 15:4. It said, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. All right, so we read these scriptures, man. All right, and then in the hope that we might be saved, man. All right, the scriptures say, reading this in them, you might find.
You have life.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got, we walk in hope, man. The scriptures say the just shall walk by faith, man, and not by sight. All right, we doing this work of charity and love out of faith, man.
Also, he said, faith is the substance of things hoped for. All right, man. We don't see salvation, but we see it. We hope for it.
That's right.
You know. Go ahead.
And it says, for whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
All right. Go to skip down to 13 and 14.
Come. This is Sirach 2:13. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Right, man. So you walking in truth, all right, and when these things come upon you, you starting to doubt. All right, you really don't believe, man. All right, like when a brother had left his lights on, all right, he believed somebody was gonna come and deliver him, man. The Lord was gonna send somebody come and deliver him. That's the point that we gotta stress that the most, is that you gotta believe in the Lord, man. All right, he is, right? Go ahead.
It says, therefore shall he not be defended.
Right, man. So you think that you're here doubting, you're questioning the Lord, whether he's dealing with you or how he's going to deliver you, and you think he can? You know, that's like your child sitting there doubting that you won't take him to Chuck E. Cheese on Friday when you got to work, but you come home and you go try to get a little rest first. You know, you might take a little nap or eat a little something, and your kids in the back room doubt that you're going to take them. And that's going to piss you off. Why? Because you gave him your word that you're going to do something, man. The Lord gave us his word. So we got to trust in the word. We got to trust that he's not going to break his word. And he can't. He's bound by it, right? Go ahead.
And it says, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when Yahweh shall visit you?
Right, man. What are you going to do when the Lord visit you, man, for losing your faith and hope, man? Here you are waiting on the Lord this whole time. All of a sudden, here comes the guy with the chip. You'll take the chip and you're going to be able to eat. You're going to be able to get warm. He said, woe to you, man. You know, you got to hold out to the end, man. Hey, if it even means to, God forbid, you let you out there and, you got to face your judgment. Hey, that's still keeping your integrity, man. You know? Somebody hold 1 Kings 17th chapter. And you want someone?
Yes, but when the spirit comes back around.
I have something real quick. This Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And what's our strength, man? Your faith. All right? Hey, this faith is this word is our confidence, is our strength. Hey, it's our high tower, it's our buckler. All right? It's everything, as King David said in Psalm 18, the second verse, man. All right? This faith that we have in the word of Yahweh Shemiyah Shai. It's everything that we need to live and survive and to maintain, man.
I got something for you. This is James 1, and I'm going to start at 6. It says, now granted it's talking about wisdom, but you can ask this for faith as well. It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Start that one.
Hey, that's part of that.
Well,
Black faith.
I'll go to the 5 then. I was going to skip that, but
No, I'm saying black faith, include that. Black faith, ask most I to give you that, man.
God, I'll start at 5 then. James 1 and 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask the Most High that give it to all men liberally. All right, that's what is the mark of the beast, what to do when all hell breaks loose. Okay, it says, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Meaning that when you ask the Most High, you got to have it in your mind, Lord, I asked you this, and it's in faith. I believe you, so I know you're going to do it. Okay? For he that
add on to it.
Go ahead.
Then not ask the Lord then doubt, man. I don't think the Lord's going to do it. You know?
Right. Or ask and just do your own thing.
Yeah.
It so-called took too long for you. You
Well,
know?
that's what happened with Saul, man. All right, Samuel told Saul to wait. What did Saul do? Saul made that sacrifice, man. What Samuel told, he told that the Lord gonna take the kingdom from you, man. All right, you gotta wait on the Lord. All right, everything's about patience and not rushing the Lord. All right, they try to do that in Judith. Talk about the Lord don't deliver us in these many days. We gonna go down and surrender ourselves to that until he is, man.
Guess what? That's a test too.
Yep.
See if you're gonna wait on it.
Yep.
Okay. And it says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. Because if you've ever seen the lake or the ocean on a windy day, the waves are just, it's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just going back and forth. Okay, you can't be like that in the spirit, wavering like, well, I did ask, is he going to do it? Well, damn, should I do my own thing? Oh man, I don't know how much of this I can take. Maybe I should go take the chip. No, you can't be in that type of spirit. You have to have it dead set in your mind and your spirit that the Lord is, what is that? He is a man that he shall not lie. Okay? You have to believe that literally the Lord cannot lie.
Yeah.
He can't. It's impossible. You know? And if you know that, you have to have faith that when the time comes, all right, to either take the chip or not, you have to have faith that the Lord is going to bring you through and he's going to provide.
So you know, a lot of guys that don't believe, that question the Lord like that, they believe the Lord not real. You see? They like, man, I don't know. It was a brother, but he actually questioned it, man. Like, man, it's scary. You know, he asked him, how you know if the Lord is real, man? An actual brother that used to believe, man. You know, and I believe it's a demon on him right now, but hey, man, that's a scary thing, man. For one day you call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Shai to turn and ask and question if the Lord is real or not, man. You know, the Lord can take the spirit away from you that quickly, man. You know? That's why Paul said, I marvel that you can turn so soon away from the gospel, man. You know? That's why we gotta pray, man. Hey, if you lack anything, and even in that, you gotta have faith the Lord will give it to you. Because what Yahweh Shai always tell the people before he healed them. He said, do thou believe that I can do these things?
Yeah.
They always say, yea, Lord, we believe. And he said, well, go that way. Your faith has made you whole, man. So how much more in these times right now?
Right.
You ask for something, the Lord, like, all right, give it to him because his faith has granted him these things.
That's good seed.
I was just thinking that.
Damn.
This is Mark chapter 11 and verse 24. It says, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. So you know what I mean? If you ask for these things and you're not doubting, you believe in these things, you gotta believe that you received it. And it's written in red. So Yahweh basically telling you, if you call him a faith, you ask for more wisdom, you ask for these certain things. If you believe that you got it, that means you already got it.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta believe it.
You can't be double-minded like Shotty was going into. That's really what it's going into. A double-minded man. He's unstable in all his ways. That means you all over the place.
That's verse 8.
The next verse.
Yeah, that's verse 8. But it says, verse 7, it says, this is back in James, the first chapter, verse 7. It says, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything from the Most High. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
You all over the place, man. One day you believe, the next day you doubt. One day you say you're going to wait, the next day you just got to go force the course of the river, man. And that's why I like that story in Daniel, man, when the three children told them they had patience, man. They was willing to die for what they believed in. They told them, yeah, we know the Lord. We believe and know for sure that he can come save us. They said, but know for a surety, if he don't, if it ain't his will, then we still ain't gonna bow down to their idol, man. They was willing to keep their integrity. And what happened? The Lord did come save them, man.
And Job said, though he slayed me, I still maintain my trust in him.
That's right.
Yeah, that mindset.
It gotta be already set. When you in this truth, man, your mind gotta be set, man. You gotta be contemplating or always reminding what you're involved in. Why you here? You know? What are you doing? Do I believe? Lord, I need more faith. I wonder, what's the story of the man? He asked the Lord, he said, help my unbelief. It took faith even to ask the Lord to help him in his unbelief. But he actually believed the Lord could do it though, man.
He said, Lord, help my unbelief.
That's heavy. He believed it, even asked because the scriptures say come boldly before the throne, man. I believe it's in Hebrews. But the brother had called us, what was that? King, 2 Kings?
1 Kings 17.
Sorry, Nana.
This 1 Kings chapter 17. It started 9.
Yeah. Yeah, because the backdrop is Elijah the drought. All right.
This 1 Kings chapter 17 saying, arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belonged to Zion, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman there to sustain thee. Hey, the Lord, didn't he say he'll send an angel before thee? Right? Hey, the Lord be having your path already made for you already, man. So you come out the house, you pray, you know, you walk out the house, and guess what? The whole path be clear.
You said, man, going to the Lord.
Yeah. He already took out the enemy or whoever.
Yeah.
Made him go another way.
Car accident, drive out, shooter left already.
Yeah. He just came through perfect timing,
That's
man.
it.
But he said, I have commanded a widow woman there to sustain thee. Right? Now, in my Bible, we got a word definition for sustain. It say feed thee, man. Right?
Right, sustenance.
Verse 10. So he arose and went to Zarephath, and when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks. And he called to her and said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, as the Lord thy power liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it and die.
Right, so this is the last meal, man. All right, Elijah caught them at the last meal at the heart of the famine, man. All right, well, she ain't got nothing left, a little bit of oil and no cake and some water. Go ahead.
It says, verse 13.
This is the point.
And Elijah said unto her, fear not, go and do as thou hast said, but make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me, and after make for thee and thy son.
So you're asking for a last. All right, go ahead.
But thus said the Lord power of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai sent rain upon the earth. And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah, and she and he and her house did eat many days.
That's it, man. You know, just the faith. All right. Like I said, man, you know, about the 5 fish and the loaves, the 2 loaves. You know, hey, we gotta believe that the Lord's gonna extend our food, man. You go in, hey, I think the Rala, one of our brothers said it. You go in the refrigerator, drink all your water. You open it again, and the water's still full again, man.
Actually, a brother had a testimony. The brother Kanasma.
Oh, yep.
When he said he's in his house, and he said he wanted some water, and he looked, he had no water in the house. And he said, well, he just, I think the next day, the same night, he looked in the same spot. There was some water sitting right in his kitchen, man. You know, the Lord be doing miracles, man.
Yeah.
I got it. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you brothers ever seen that SpongeBob episode with the magic conch shell. You know, it was episode inside the forest. They got trapped inside the forest, and then they pulled the magic conch shell and they had talked to it and say this what we want. You know, we want to eat this and that. And then they just sit there and just chill. They won't say nothing. Squidward was all bugging out and shit. You know, he's trying to find a way out the forest and everything, but he couldn't get out. But then a plane had an accident. Then it dropped down all types of food. Then SpongeBob and Patrick was just eating good. Squidward was he was still trying to find a way to eat. You know? And then they ended up getting out of, praying to the magic conch shell.
Yeah.
That's the same way with us, praying to Yahweh Shemel Shai and having faith that whatever he said he's gonna do, he gonna do it.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta hold the Lord to his words, man.
I got to.
You know, and that's how you gotta talk. Apostle Bob mentioned that a while back, man. Talk to the Lord with the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Lord, you said this. You said that. You know, you said you was gonna do this. You know, hey, because the Lord's not a man he should lie, man. So he gotta do it.
I got it right here. Hebrews 6 and 18, about two immutable things in which it was impossible for the Most High to lie. We might have a strong consolation who have fled for refuge to lay hold upon the hope set before us. You know, and that's that, we got, Brother Sim, we got to hold you about outside to his words, man. You got to understand something. If we're the children of our Father, right, we got to look at the same mindset for those who have kids as being their parents. They hold us to every single word that we say. You know, you're like, Mark, go outside? No, you go outside tomorrow. You forgot all about saying go outside tomorrow. Guess what? They gonna come in there, clean their room. Mommy, Daddy, can I go outside? You gotta say yeah, that's your word, man. You know? But unlike the Lord, all right, that we forget and we go back on our word at times, man. But the Lord is impossible for him to do that, man.
Yeah, they're immutable.
Immutable.
Unchangeable.
Right.
Same yesterday,
Yeah.
same tomorrow.
That's right. Right.
I got a quick piece here. This is Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Look at that word prosper, right?
Come.
The prosper is something better than just doing something, man. Like you can go to work, all right, or you can go fishing and catch a fish, but you're gonna prosper,
You want me to get the etymology?
Get in the blue letter.
Where it come? This is the word for prosper inside the blue letter H6743 talasak, and it says to advance, prosper, make come. And it says to prosper, to advance, prosper, make progress, succeed, be profitable.
Be profitable to succeed, man. The Lord's word will be profitable and it's gonna succeed. Is it no weapon formed against it shall prosper, man. All right, hey, the word of the Lord, it is what it is, man. And let there be light. And that's what it is, man. The Lord, you gotta believe in Yahweh Shai, man. That's just the bottom line. So without faith, it's impossible to please him.
It said, one more definition said, bring to successful issue, cause to prosper.
Yep.
So the Lord, his word is gonna prosper, man. It's gonna bring you to success.
Yep.
Alright? And that's the Yahweh Shai. We come to bring the elect, man. He come to bring them success, man. That's the real way to succeed is through the word of the Lord, man. Alright?
Then he said, through much labor, I have, talking about his first fruits, the elect, I have made thee. Do you know that scripture? Through much labor. I'm sorry.
Hey, but it all goes back to what the reason we showing the balance, man. Because we started off with the Rfid chip, which is coming. When we read the judgment that if you take it, what's gonna happen, right? You have
I got some of that judgment I've been holding. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. You know, because we're talking about how you're not gonna die right away, but you're gonna feel all of that, you know. Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, you know? You think of like 2/3 out here getting shot and just dropping, man. This is a consuming fire that's gonna just, man, melt you away while you're still standing, man. You're definitely gonna feel it. The Lord wants your spirit to stay in there, man.
Hey, shit, well, the Terminator 2.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, she hold on, she's still yelling, so she's feeling that fire.
All right. Huh. Because that's the judgment that they're gonna get, man. You 2/3, man. Forget about the heathens, you know what I mean? It's all about Israel. You know, and 2/3, since you're hard-headed, you're gonna get death by pain,
And
man.
you fall against Jerusalem, 2/3, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All Israel's not of Israel, man.
Yeah, I was holding that too. Yeah, Romans.
Y'all have some?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I had, yeah, going back to Most High Word, not going out void, is Isaiah 46 and 10. Declare the end from the beginning.
I had that.
You know that. It said, declare the end from the beginning. Kind of beautiful, man. And from ancient time, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. I will do all of my pleasure. What's the Lord's pleasure? Reading scriptures. Part of his pleasure is put a spirit on Esau, Edom, to make that RFID chip mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's written. Everything's written in scriptures is gonna come to pass. That's the Lord's pleasure, man. No matter it, you could not want to believe it all day, but it's written. It's gonna happen, man. All right. You know, most I don't care what. Hey, what some did I believe? Should our belief make the I go the faith?
I get.
Yeah, the faith the Lord without effect. Lord don't give a fuck if you believe or not. They ain't stopping the Lord for fulfilling his words, man. Just because some peon don't believe.
That's right. I got something for you real quick. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse, I started 1. It says, behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So these words are faithful and true, man. All right? It's the spirit. All right? And that's it said, speak unto the people the words of prophecy, man. Hey, we telling you that the Lord's going to bring the RFID chip. All right? The Israelites, you take it, going to be destroyed. You're going to feel that thermonuclear fire. But guess what? If you repent, all right, and truly turn to the Lord with your whole heart, your whole soul, and seek him out, hey, you're going to eat in that day, man.
Yeah, you're gonna deliver you, man.
That's right.
You know, so yeah, so it don't matter what these guys said. They ain't talking about the RFID chip. The chip is talking about some nigga Christianity, some nigga woman judge hugging Edomite cave bitch, or whatever the hell you say. They ain't stopping the fact that really the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. You guys come up this other bullshit all day. They ain't stopping. They ain't stopping the truth, man.
Sorry.
You know.
It's verse 3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity, which incredulity means unbelief, of them trouble thee.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yep. They speak against thee. Because you got a lot of guys in this time, man, that's raising up and actually coming against the mark of the beast, man. But this is a major prophecy, man. This is something major, man. All right?
And guess what? Once he make it mandatory, that's when he fulfilled his measure. That's when the Lord, now the Lord got to step in and bring stuff down.
That's
Once
right.
he do all that, man.
They ain't gonna start moving quickly, man.
Yeah.
All right? As the apostles say. This is verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right? So guess what? We don't believe, like I think the brothers holding Romans 3 and 3.
Yeah, I get it.
All right? So what if you don't believe, man? All the unfaithful gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man. All right? Just because you don't believe, it's not gonna stop any of the prophecies. It's not gonna stop the RFID chip from being what it is. It's the mark of the beast. It's not going to stop the famine that's meant to come. It's not going to stop the men of the Lord from eating. It ain't going to make the words of the Lord of none effect.
Right.
All right? Hey, your unbelief ain't going to do nothing but what it is. It's going to cause you to be put to death, man.
Yeah, so.
Period.
And tell you, read up, don't worry about it. Don't worry about those that don't believe, man.
That's right.
You know, you just got to continue doing what we supposed to do, man. You know?
Keep pushing up.
Yeah.
You had that, brother?
Come. This Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. It said, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh forbid.
A perfect example is that. What was that? Noah building the ark before the flood, man. He sat there and prophesied all those years, 100 years. You know the people out there mocking them. Okay, they didn't believe the water was coming. Rain coming down from heaven, man. There was no rain that came out like that. Until what? Till the Lord opened those floodgates and the water poured down, man.
And from below.
And from below. That's right. That's right.
And it says, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
That's right.
How we going to be justified in our sins? Because we sticking to the script.
Right.
We not coming with our own interpretation. We coming straight out of the Bible, man.
Yeah.
Precept upon precept.
That's right.
People come with their own bullshit. They don't bring out scripture proof. They just babbling. You know, hey, things that we say, we back it up with scriptures.
Yep.
You know, we always bring out scriptures.
Yeah, even the scriptures say that avoid vain and profane babblings.
That's right.
Yep, exactly.
I got quick precept. How we gonna overcome, right? It says Revelation 15:2. And I saw at the word sea of glass mingled with fire, and then they had gotten victory over the beast and over his image
That's the elect.
and over his mark and over the number of his name. All right. Stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh the Most High, Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints." And that's how we be justified in us. What do you say? Justified in what?
It said justified.
I'm saying.
Justified in our saying that we might overcome, man.
Yeah.
You know, by not taking the chip, have a victory over the mark, man. Really just have a victory over Esau, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Period. Yeah. His way of life.
Yeah.
Not bound down to his false bullshit. Stand virgins.
Yep.
I got a precept. This second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 74. It say, "Hear, O ye my beloved, said Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." And verse 75 say, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God." And it says, "And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said Yahweh power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." So we gotta remember that even though the times of trouble are coming, man, the evil's coming, man, we gotta believe and trust in Yahweh Shemel, man, because He's gonna deliver us from the same. And they say, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt," man. So we don't need to doubt and be afraid of these things. And the scripture said, "The Lord, they give us a spirit of fear." So why should we?
I got a quick precept. This is Matthew 10 and verse 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." So hey, we ain't supposed to fear Yahweh. I'm saying we ain't supposed to fear Esau anymore, anybody else, man. We only supposed to fear Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know?
That's right.
They got something back up. We see Reggie, one moment. Right.
That baby said that.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, it's slip of speech, man. That's all it is,
God.
man. Yeah, let me see. This is let's see. Yeah, I started 4. Psalm 118:4. Let them now that fear the Lord say that his mercy endureth forever. I call upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear what man can do unto me. The Lord taking my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Those who hate us, man. Esau, Edom, the other nations, including 2/3 of you niggas. I ain't gonna, me personally, I ain't gonna call you my people. You bunch of goddamn niggas, man. Those are my people, are the elect, those who serve how I should have shot. All right. It says, it's better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It's better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. All right. Back up what the brother said, Brother Shemai.
I got a precept.
Back and forth, brother.
What you're saying. This is Mark chapter 2 and verse 18. It says, seeing we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of man.
Yep.
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, so you know, we're gonna fall into the hands of the Lord, man, because the Lord the one that he controls good and evil. You know, so we're gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Shai.
And that's the whole point, man. Most High controlling this damn devil, man. This devil can't do nothing that the Most High will allow him to do, man. That's right.
Didn't the Lord say that?
Yeah.
I can appreciate real quick. This Psalm 37 and 39. It say, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. Alright? So we got, the men of the Lord, we're gonna trust in Esau's system, man. The brother read it earlier, said, woe, you go down to Egypt for help, man. The word woe means destruction. So if you going to trust in this man, that is gonna pierce you sore through, man. Alright, you're gonna end up taking that chip, man. And then also you're gonna be destroyed because there's no repentance from taking it, man. Alright? We gotta keep our faith in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And we gotta pray daily that he keeps the Holy Spirit upon us, man.
Yeah.
Psalm 51:11.
There's more than that, bro.
Nah, that was it.
I got something for you, brother. This is Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present or things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahweh Shai, our Lord, man.
A good example of that is Paul, man.
Yep.
Well, Paul's I've been shipwrecked and impaled by my own journeyman and twice beaten with rods, you know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna go through it, man.
And Paul wrote this. This is wrong.
God, you know? No better example.
Yep.
King David.
Hey, the Lord hear the cries of the righteous. I got something real quick. The brother said to Psalm 34:17. The righteous cry, and the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, delivereth him out of them all. So that is not one that he didn't deliver him out of, right? He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Hey, the Lord, same way the Lord bones wasn't broken, the bones represent his body. Alright, so guess what? The elect represent his body too. So ain't none of them gonna be lost, man. Alright? It say, evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai redeemeth the soul of his servants. Right? It said they're gonna eat, they're gonna drink. Alright? And none of them that trust in him shall be desolate, man. That was it.
This Proverbs 29 and 25. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso put his trust in the Lord should be safe.
That's right. Hey, you trust in the Lord, you're gonna be safe. You know? Hey man, it's a beautiful thing serving the Lord, man. You know, to also suffer for His name too. And we gotta pray for those spiritual attributes, man. You know, you gotta pray for them. You gotta read, you know, and watch the videos, pray. You gotta fast, you know, and just, hey, gotta keep praying. I mean, everything comes from the Lord, man. Say, surely a man can receive nothing unless it's given him from the Father in heaven. Alright, so we just gotta pray, man, and continue to believe that the things you're praying for, alright, and the things you ask for, the Lord's gonna give it to you, man. Because there's no way that, hey, the Lord's Spirit is not only when these times to come, and you ain't gonna make it, man, because this ain't no carnal fight. The fight is of the Lord's, alright? But then y'all have any?
I got one. This Psalm chapter 145 and verse 18. It's saying, Yahweh is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them. And Yahweh preserve all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's plain, man. So it's like we gotta call upon the Lord in truth, man. And the Lord is gonna save us, man. We gotta believe that, man.
I got something for that.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 34 and verse 12. It says, I was oft time in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things. The spirit of those that fear Yahweh shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feared Yahweh shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. So, amen, we fear Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, whatever is brought upon us, man, we not worried about it, man. All right, hey, because ultimately Yahweh Shem Shai got our back, man. All right, and that's the ultimate defense. And it says, blessed is the soul of him that feared Yahweh, or it says, to whom doth he look, and who is his strength? And Yahweh Shem Shai is our strength. This is Psalms 28, verse 7. Yahweh is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore my heart greatly rejoiceth, and my song will I praise him. So, hey, Yahweh Shem Shai is our strength, man. He is our rock, man. All right, hey, we don't have nothing to worry about, man. Hey, we worms, man. Only thing that we got to trust in is Yahweh Shem Shai.
Fear not thy little worm. That's scripture. That's how I grab that since you let me see, Isaiah
41.
41.
Yeah. It's like 41 and 14.
God. Water. It's on Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. Hey, matter of fact, verse 13.
God, I'll jump up.
Whole chapter good, man.
Verse 13. For I, the Lord, thy power, will hold thy right hand, say unto thee, fear not, I will help thee.
Yep. And every time I read that scripture, man, the Lord said He will hold your right hand. I always imagine like you having a son and you holding his hand and you walking with him. And even though he slipped and he gets scared, but he could clutch that hand like he can still feel that hand there, man. Hey, no matter the eyes of the Lord are upon them that do good and evil, man. They are in every place. Alright? So hey, the angels are always watching, man. Remember what the young man or Elisha told his young servant? He said they couldn't see the chariots, but he prayed to the Lord to show him. And he said, remember, there's more of us than it is of them, man. You gotta remember that, man. All right? This is the Yahweh Shem Shai show, man. Nobody can do anything against you unless the Lord moves them against you, man. That's the power that we serve.
Hey, sample that Job. Satan had to go to the Most High.
Yeah.
To get permission to fuck with Job. He couldn't just do that on his own accord, man.
That's right. Because the scripture said, as it's written, it said, when a man's ways please the Lord, he made even his enemies to be at peace with him, man.
If man's going to the Lord, I can man to understand his own way. Most High controlling everybody, man.
Hey, that's good power, too.
Yeah.
Think about it. The Lord gave you power. If you doing everything that's right in the eyes of the Lord, He can actually put peace in your life.
Yeah.
That don't mean you ain't gonna go through certain things and afflictions and frustrations, that come along with coming to the Lord, but actually that's power, man. Being right in the eyes of the Lord actually comes with benefits, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, we hit that smooth spot, man.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. How they be hooking me up sometimes. I pay for 32 ounce, they give me 40 ounce.
See? It's the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Or like, no, get that 40 ounce. Give him that 40 ounce.
That's right. Got any last closing precept statements? In fact, I had one more precept.
God. Yeah,
That's
man.
real.
Hey, man, so we close to the end, man. People are getting chipped. We
Yeah.
got saying they chipping people sweet. That comment you read earlier.
Yeah. He said a lot of people getting chipped and sweet, you know?
Let me let you know, man. Hey, this is a global thing, man. You know?
He calls us all. You know?
Both small and great.
Yeah.
Hey man, the whole world is watching. Hey man, with all the things that's going on earth today, man, you gotta be either blind, deaf, or just don't give a fuck because they got riots in Haiti right now. They got riots in Hong Kong.
France.
They got some shit going over in Nigeria right now. I meant to put it in a group, but they had a story. They actually had captured. They got young men that starved them to death, beating the shit out of them over there. All right, it's a lot going on around the world, man. It's still been riding in Europe for the last couple of years. They've been getting down over there in France. All right, hey man, that's the what's that? The insurrection of the people, man.
Yellow vest movement, yeah.
Yeah, Hong Kong, Venezuela is going crazy down there. All right, South America itself, man. Mexico. Man, everything is happening like the Lord said. These are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, but this is Psalm 33:18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. All right. So guess what? Because it is a famine coming, man, of hearing the word. All right, and it's gonna be an actual famine, man.
Yep.
All right. Because you don't accept that chip, man, how you gonna eat? But guess what? The man of the Lord said he's gonna keep us alive in the family, man. So how the man of the Lord gonna eat? By doing what the Lord said, man. Preaching his word. All right, doing the things now. Calling upon his name now, man. All right? But any last
Yeah, one more.
time?
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. So, sure, hey, we gotta pray, man. You know, hey, that's the only way we gonna get through all this stuff, man. Praying to Yahweh Shem Shai, having faith.
That's right, brother. Hey, that was perfect. Hey, pray without ceasing, man. Apostle Ricardo goes into that a lot, man. You gotta pray. All right? If you ain't praying, then hey, who are you praying to, or what are you hoping in? All right? 'Cause that's our spiritual and biblical cord to the Lord, man. You know. Hey, it said Paul. What it say? Day, evening, and night. While I call upon your name. That's basically all day, man. All right? But pray to the Lord without ceasing, man. All right? And don't take the mark of the beast, which is the Rfid chip, man. All right? So, hopefully, this is air family. Give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, HaKadosh.
the ones, the apostle, great millstone, and citation, you brothers, pushing the word and truth and in sincerity. With that, walk above the ball.
Above the ball.
Yeah, 144 views on there on live show.